Good morning, one and all. Uh, Myself Dhruv Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, James Engineering Management Technical Campus, Greater Noida, affiliated by Guru Gobind Singh University, Delhi. Today I'm going to teach you the course of 7th semester, seventh semester, whose name is Computer Integrated Manufacturing, whose code is ETME 403. I must tell you this is very important course aspect of a new present era. This is the era of the automations. This is the era of the different self-automated machines. So CNC, first of all, I would like to tell you what is CNC. What is CNC and what is it meant for? So CNC is the computer numerical control. What I mean to say you, computer numerical control means the machine operated by the intervention of computer systems. So earlier days, we have to assign operator to decide and adjust various machine parameters. Let us suppose we have to introduce the feed, we have to introduce the depth of cut, and these all other depends upon the types of the jobs and the control and the slide movements by hands. But now in CNC machine, the functions and slide movements are controlled by motors using the computer programs. So basically, I must tell you. What is the need of CNC machine and why it has been introduced. Because in the beginning of the day, it was very expensive. It was very expensive. So in short, I will tell you the evolution of the NC machines. So in the beginning it was NC machine, okay, numerical control machine. So it was in 1947. I must tell you, after the World War II, after the World War II, so all the world and all the important countries, all the countries of the world, they failed the requirement of the Air Force for their for their better grip over the world, and they have to show their superpowers on the basis of as many number of infrastructure in aerospace industry they have. So it was 1947 when the numerical control was born. It began when the John C. Parson of the Parson Corporation, it was the industry which was Traverse City, Michigan. Okay, a manufacturer of helicopter rotor blades could not make his template fast enough. So he invented a way of coupling computer equipment with a jig borer. So Mr. Parson used a punch card to operate high-digit round system. So in 1949 was the year of another urgent needs. The U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Air Materiel Command realized that the parts for its plane and the missiles were becoming more complex. Okay, and also as the designs were constantly being improved, change in drawing were frequently made. So thus, in their search for the methods of the faster productions, an Air Force study contract was awarded to the Parson Corporation. So the servo mechanism laboratory of the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, was subcontracted, right? So in 1951, MIT took over the complete job, and in 1952, the prototype of the today NC machines, modified Cincinnati hydrogel milling machines, was successfully demonstrated. Okay, and the term numerically control was originated at the MIT. So who has invented that concept? MIT is solely responsible for invented that concept for the present era of the automation. So today computer numerical control machines are found, nowadays it is very popular. So today computer numerical control machines are found almost everywhere for the a small job shop to the large urban companies. Okay, large urban companies. Sorry. So there are the many different types of the CNC machine used in the industries, like mills and a milling center, mills and a machining center, lathes and a turning center, drilling machines, EDM, shrinkers and the wire cut EDM, and flame laser cutting machines, water jet profilers, right? So I must tell you before starting with this, because this is very important subject. So before starting with other components, I must tell you some of the important components. MCU. that is what we call it the machine control unit. Machine control unit. Actually, MCU is having the two parts, two main units you can say. One is the data processing unit, and another one is the control loop unit. So what is the function of it? Because this is very important. So I must tell you what is the function of the MCU. So first of all, I told you it is having the two different units. That is one is the data processing unit, another is the control loop unit. Okay, so the function of the data processing unit is to decode the information received from the tape. What is their function? To decode the information received from the tape, right? And process it and provide the data to the CLU, such as it contains the new required position, right, of each axis, its directions of motion and velocity, and auxiliary control signal to the relays. On the other hand, I must tell you CLU. On the other hand, I must tell you CLU. CLU is doing what? CLU provides a signal which announcing that the previous segment is completed and the DPU can read a new block of parts program. So the CLU operates the drives attached to the machine, lead screw, this is the downside of the lathe machine, lead screw, and receive the feedback signal on the actual position and velocity of each axis. So each lead screw is equipped with a separate driving device and separate feedback device. But the latter exists only in a closed loop system, closed loop control system. So the DPU include at least the following function. What are the function DPU includes? They includes the input device such as the punch tape reader, reading circuit and the parity checking logic, decoding circuit for distributing data among the control axis, interpolator which supplies velocity command between the successive point which has been taken from the drawing. Okay, and CLU consists of the following circuit. What are the circuit they have? They have position control loop for all axis of motion, and each axis has separate control loop velocity control loops, deaccelerations and the backlash taken circuit, auxiliary function control such as the coolant on off, gear changes or a spindle and on off, right? So apart from this, I must tell you in one line. So for CNC machine machine control unit decides speed, feed, depth of cut, tool selection, coolant on off, tool paths, etc. So the MCU issue commands in the form of the numeric data to motors the position slides tool accordingly, right? So rather than this, I must go to the some overview of the NC machine or CNC machine. Overview of the CNC machine, right? So a numerical control or the NC machine. NC machine is pronounced as a numerical control systems. Control the many machine functions and the movements which were traditionally performed by the skilled machinists. Numerically control developed out of the needs to meet the requirement of high production rates, uniformity and consistent part quality. So, quality is very important. That's why we have adopted this automated technology and automated machine. Programmed instructions are converted into output signal and which in turns control the machine operation such as a spindle speed, tool selection, tool movement and cutting fluid flow. So by integrating a computer processor, computer numerical control or the CNC as it is now known, allow the parts by machining program to be edited and stored in the computer memory as well, permitting diagnostics and the quality control functions during the actual machining. So all the CNC machining begins with the part program and which is sequential instructions of the coded commands which is directly specified to the machine functions. So the part program may be manually generated or maybe the commonly generated by the computer aided part program or some other means. Means those machines, whether it is started from the CNC machine, so the input media may be different, but it all operated by a numerical control machine. It all operated by the part programming. And part is programmed manually or sometimes by the aid of different agencies. by the use of or aid of different agencies. Okay, so before going into the graphs, I must tell you what are the basic components of MC machine and what are the basic component of the MC system. Okay, so I must tell you by these diagrams, you must see this block diagram is specified very thoroughly. So this is the beginning. You will see the program. Program is what? Program is a set of instruction. That is what we call it the command. Set of instruction given to the system. Set of instruction given to the machine. Okay, so what are the programming tools that we are using? So one, we are using the manual programming that may be used as the APT, automated part programming, that may be used as a graphic interactive CAM, that we may use CAD CAM integration, that we may use CAPP, right? So these all are the programming tools, and programming is the set of instructions given to the computer system. That is what we call it. Okay, so what are the media associated with this? And the media is what? That this media is the input media. So what are the input media we are using? We are using the punch card, we are using the punch paper tape, we are using the magnetic tape, we are using the floppy disk. I must tell you, in the floppy disk, when we were in the school, we are using our computer system using the floppy disk, right? That is the rectangular sheet, that is the rectangular disk, what we are going to insert in the computer system to transfer the program from the one computer system to another computer system. So these are all the input media, what I am telling you, the punch card, punch tape, punch paper tape, magnetic tape, and the floppy disk. Okay, and so what port we are using? The serial port, that is designated as the RS232, TCP and input. Okay, so those media we are using for the input is, and the set of instruction given to the computers, and that commands goes to where? I already discussed earlier, that is MCU, machine control unit. And machine control unit, this is the hardware numeric control system. Okay, this is the same in the NC, and this is the same in the NCPC. Okay, so that MCU is already, I told you, they have the two components. So accordingly, they will instruct the actuator. To perform the activity for what they are looking for. Okay, and after completing the operation, the sensor was there, and that will instruct them, that will give the feedback to the system whether it is working properly or not. So what are the processing equipment? At the last block you will see this is the processing equipment. So that may be the metal machining, and the metal machining, you are knowing what are those? That is the turning, that is the milling, that is the grinding. So they are the several operations what we perform on that machine. So the chip mounting machine, that may be the 2D plotter, that may be the rapid prototyping machine, industrial robots, that may be the laser or the frame cuttings, and that may be the inspection, that is what we call coordinate measuring machine, and that may be the fabric cuttings, wood cuttings. So everywhere we are using the same technology by the help of the NC or the CNC machine. Okay. So what are the advantages of the CNC machines? This is very thorough topics, So we have to spend a lot of time to understand what is this. So CNC machine, in short, I am telling you what are the advantage and disadvantage of the CNC machine. So I must tell you what are the advantage. So advantage is high repeatability and the precision. So already you are familiar with the terms precision and the accuracy. That is the same we are attending over here, where we are going to manufacture the aircraft components. So volume of production is very high. By the use of the CNC machine, the volume of the production is very high, and all the complex geometry and the contour surface need to be machined by the use of CNC machine. Very comfortably we are going to machine them. Flexibility in the job can be changed, automatic tool setting can be done, and less scrap will be produced. By the implementation of the CNC machine. Okay, this is very safe, and they have enhanced the productivity, and they are better control over the quality. Okay, and for the implementation of the CNC machine, we are having the less paperwork, faster prototype productions, reductions in the lead time, and these all are the advantages when we are going to adopt the CNC machines. But apart from these advantages, we are having some drawbacks. That is what we call it the disadvantages of the CNC machine. Initial cost is very high, and for the operation of the CNC machine, the skilled operator is necessarily required. Okay, for that to run, we must have to purchase the computers. We must have availability of good programmers, So the programming knowledge is required for them. And you know, the last but very necessary, last and very important, that is what we call it, the maintenance. Maintenance is very difficult in the case of the CNC machine, because in case of the CNC machine, the maintenance can be only done. The maintenance can be only done by the special maintenance crew, a special maintenance crew. So I must tell you, this is the more complicated maintenance. Okay, so a special maintenance crew is desirable for maintenance of the CNC. See these slides, I must tell you what the typical CNC consists of, how many elements consist of CNC consists of, sorry. So one is the part programs, that programs input device, by what are the use of the device, what you are using for input medium. Machine control unit, I already told you in the previous block diagram, MCU, machine control unit. Then drive, what kind of drive you are using, okay. So then machine tool, and then feedback signal. So this is feedback signal is very important. So to understand more about the feedback signals, I must tell you the types of CNC control system. Okay, so one is the open loop control system, another is the closed loop control system. See the first block diagram here. See the first block diagram here. This is the input. The input by the input medium, the input has been given to the controller. Controller has passed the signal to the signal, and then that signal may be processed, and that process may be completed and given the outputs. Okay, in the same way, the input has been given to the control system. Okay, and that controller send the control signal to the processing unit, and processing unit complete the works and give the outputs. And that output associated with the measuring elements, and that measuring elements measures whether we are getting the result accurately or not. If you are not getting, the feedback has been given to the controller ends, and then process accordingly. For today itself, I am discontinued my lecture over here. So from the next class, we will take care of. So we will start with the new topics. Okay, thank you. Right.